Hey there, StarCraft fans! Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of What? StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be a ZVZ here on Sylphid 3.2. Means it's a new ZVZ sent to me by RJB. This is the new version of Sylphid. You're like, hey, Sylphid's an old map, but no, they updated it for the current ASL 21 map pool. So this is the new version. This is a 2026 replay. It's a ZVZ sent to me by RJB saying it's a high priority. So let's see why. Top side, it is our ZVZ Sacsri. And on the bottom right, it's herO. So Sacsri versus herO in a ZVZ on Sylphid here on the Falcon Paladin channel. Haven't cast a ZVZ in a while. Hang on a second. I think I cast a ZVZ with Jadong and Wyman, who was MC. Wait. A ZVZ between Sue and who was the other Zerg player? Featuring Devourers, man, and HIVE Tech. It was an incredible ZVZ, right? HIVE Tech ZVZs are super duper rare. And let's go ahead and get into it here. We've got ourselves a pool first here from Sacsri. It's gonna be, that's gonna be 9 pool. Yep, 9 pool versus a little bit of a later 9 pool here. So whoever has the later pool has an advantage, right? Because they have one more worker earlier than the other Zerg player. So if you want to send lings across the map as someone with an earlier pool, then the other player will have more income than you and can make a couple more lings than you. And that is an advantage that is super advantageous here in ZVZ. We have gas coming in for Sacsri as well. No gas here from herO. Just slow lings to defend, but it looks like we're going to put on some pressure here from Sacsri. He knows this is herO. This is a very standard Smurf name for herO. And there's the expansion at sub 2 minutes. Yeah, 1:59, just right under that 2-minute mark is the hatch. So it's going to be, that was about 11 hatch there. Sacsri still on 9 drones, 3 lings on the way, and first 100 gas into a lair. So it's going to be a 1 base Mutalisk opening here. Ooh, versus a gasless opening here from herO. So, drone says, Overlord says, no Zerg there. I know where herO is. So we've got 4 lings here. We've got 6 lings coming across the map. There we go. There's 6 lings now to defend. And this Overlord says, oh, already into a lair, are we? All right. So, ling battles here. Equal number of lings. Somebody will win this. And it looks like Sacsri is going to win with a 9 HP Zergling. 2 more. One more set of ling there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Macro hatch coming up from herO. And some more defensive lings as well. So that little ling battle came out as evenly as can be. There's the gas. So late gas here from herO. How is he going to defend against a Spire, right? This is going to be a Spire, and there it is. Spire at 3 minutes and 23 seconds. The earliest Spire you will ever see in StarCraft, man. You think it's fast in TVZ? Sub 4 minutes? No. Look at this, man. Starting way sub 4 minutes. So, ling battles. Yes, indeed. Do you like ling battles? You came to the right place. You clicked on a ZVZ in 2026. Ling run by here saying, can I get inside your main base? No. Okay, fair enough. Yes, we can. All right, we're going to scout. Say, okay, no sign of a lair from you. No, not even a sign of an evolution chamber here. You saw the lair. You know what that means, herO. But maybe you feel like you can win with lings here. And especially with the second base, right? But it's still 11 to 11 drones. And waiting for the Spire here. Saving up larva. We've got a creep colony here to defend against a counterattack with these lings. We have a few more lings here from herO. Hang on a second. There's 8 versus 6. Yes, 8 versus 6. More lings here. Evolution chamber. There we go. We need spores to defend against the Mutalisks. No Hydroden. No Spire of your own. So we need spores to defend against the Mutalisks. And no, not getting a drone kill. One drone kill is so good in ZVZ. And another drone goes down, and another drone goes down. Great control here from Sacsri. Holy smokes. walling off the entrance to the main base here are 3 Zerglings, an effective wall here against other Zerglings. There's the creep. He sees the creep. It's 12 to 11 workers now in favor of Sacsri. Again, it doesn't seem like much, but it is. Oh, here we go. Now it's 15 to 12. All right, so Spore Crawler just timed perfectly for when these Mutalisks show up. Placed perfectly as well. And there it is. Spore, protecting the gas gathering, protecting the mineral gathering here. And yeah, can't even get those drones at the bottom of the mineral line. Excellent placement there by herO. Creep inside the mineral line at the natural base, being morphed into another Spore here. All right. Expanding is Sacsri. We've got herOlings coming back and getting killed by Mutalisks. Ow. And can we scout it? Yes, we can scout it, but we can't kill it. Crazy stuff. Overlord going to be killed. This is map control here from Sacsri right now, but it is a base advantage here from herO. And he's supply blocked, but he's up 22 to 26 overall supply here. 21 drones to 10. What is your answer going to be here? It's going to be another Spore. Dude, what the heck? You're just going to camp on 2 bases? We need Hydras. We need Mutalisks. We need something mobile here. Because to win a game of StarCraft, you need to kill your opponent's buildings. Or at least make them think you can kill your opponent's buildings here. +1 Carapace on the way from Sacsri. Uh-oh. Sniping down this Spore is a big problem here for herO, and he does. Spore down. Oh, now we can attack the macro hatch. Now we can attack the evolution chamber. We can take down a couple more of these overlords. And why is there no glaive bounce on this overlord? That's weird. I don't know. Ling's inside the main base here as well. Dude, ZVZ is so hard to play. It's so hard to play. It is a knife fight in a phone booth. I heard that description in ZVZ in StarCraft 2, and it applies to Brood War as well. Macro hatch here. 14 to 18 workers. Catching up is Sacsri, making drones of his own, making creeps of his own as well, but not spores, making them into sunken colonies. Wow, 3 spores inside the main base. And look at this. Look at Sacsri here, taking down herO. I think he's ahead. I know he's behind in workers, but look at this map control. Look at these Mutalisks. Not a Muta has died right now, and uh-oh, 1 sunken, not enough for these Lings. herO can take down, oh no, 2 drones. And the expansion here, maybe 1 drone down. Again, 1 drone getting killed is so important in this matchup. 1 Mutalisk is so important in this matchup. What a crazy, crazy game this is. We are bouncing glaive worms off of a hatchery, off an evolution chamber, onto the Spore here. Macro hatch down. Spore Crawler coming up. Another Spore Crawler is here. That's covering it. And again, Mutalisk, excellent against Zerglings. 1 Muta. 23 workers, though, from herO versus 10 from Sacsri. I think he's going to try to win with Lings. No sign of a Hydra Den. No sign of a Spire at all. Just Lings, man. I don't think this is a good plan from herO. But finally, a lair on the way at 8 minutes. This is a crazy, crazy aggressive ZVZ, as they all are. Right? There is no ZVZ where both players just kind of sit back and don't try to attack each other. And yeah. Oh, Lings harassing here from Sacsri. Another drone going to go down. Yes, defending as well as they can. Another drone sniped, and into the main base we go again. Just, let's scout. Let's scout the Spire. Let's see the timing. Yes, we did scout the Spire. And another drone goes down. Another drone is killed. We are trying to even up this disparity in worker advantage from herO. Now it's 17 to 19. He made some drones. He killed some drones. And here is Sacsri evening up everything. Evening up the supply, evening up the worker count. And now he's ahead. He's ahead of herO, 19 to 13 workers. And he has Mutas. This is a crazy ZVZ. Thanks for sending it in, RJB. You can check out his YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RJB_TV. And here we go. Lings into the natural base, hoping to even up the score. This is just a cycle of violence, man. Revenge begets more revenge, right? Eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. That's an aphorism I do remember and cherish. And this is revenge. It's like, hey, you killed my drones, I'll kill your drones. Hey, you killed my drones, I'll kill your drones. And back and forth we go. We already have a +1 carapace on these Mutalisks, +2 carapace on the way. 22 drones to 19. We have our own Spire on the way. Finally, herO getting up to a Spire. We got second gas coming up at the same time for both of these players. And if you showed up right now, it's like, okay, so pretty much similar build orders, right? No, wildly different build orders. But that's ZVZ in a nutshell, right? Wildly build orders to the same position with Mutalisks. That's it. Mutas, Lings. If you make Hydras and try to depend on them in a world where Mutalisks are, you're going to lose. Not every time. But man, Mutas are so much better than Hydralisks in this matchup. So yeah, click the like button. You can hype it too. If you're on mobile, you can click the like button and it should show you a hype button, which I don't know what it does. But it does a little celebration and says, hey, you hyped the video for like 2,000 points. Hooray! And you're like, yeah, I did, didn't I? Hooray! Scourge on the way here from herO. Okay, I guess an Overlord is down to those Scourge. I don't think that was a good trade, but fair enough. Supply blocking the Zerg kind of evens that up as well. But yeah, better upgrades for the Mutalisks here. One drone higher worker count for Sacsri. He is supply blocked, and it's 51 to 36 overall, which means the army value is super higher for Sacsri right now. Scouting with the Scourge. Bam. Taking out those Scourge as well. We've got a full stack. No, we have 10 Mutalisks. Good enough. I feel like, again, +2 carapace. We have 3 spores. 4 spores in the natural. We've got another spore coming up to go up to 5 inside the main base, dude. This is insane. Third base. Third bases in ZVZ are super rare. I love it. There's the third base. Incredible stuff here. And into a HIVE Tech ZVZ in 2026. How are we blessed? How are we so blessed? We must have done something good in our previous lives. A Queen's Nest from Sacsri as well. HIVE Tech ZVZ. HIVE Tech ZVZ. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Another HIVE Tech ZVZ in 2026. Just thanks, RJB, for finding these replays. You are such a great dude. So much passion for StarCraft. I am loving it. Sunken Colony at the front of Sacsri's natural. Sunken Colony here in the natural base as well. Scourge trying to scout. Hey, look. It's a Hive on the way. What? How is your Hive faster than mine? Because he teched into Queen's Nest faster. Scouting the third. Trying to take down the third is our little hero Zeke the Zergling, but Mutalisks kill him and he will be remembered. So, Hydra Den. Wow, interesting. Hydra, Lurker, Swarm Hosts is pretty much the peak of ZVZ strategy. But, again, Hive games are super rared. Super rared? Super rare. Just ridiculous. The Hydras and Lurkers underneath the Dark Swarm. Anything that can defeat it is... the only thing that can defeat it is Hydras and Lurkers and Dark Swarm. That's it. That's the answer here. So, double Defiler Mound from herO. I'm loving that. Let's see what's going to show up when the Hive completes here for Sacsri. Is it going to be double Defiler Mound? Nah. It's Adrenal. Okay, that's a Hive Tech. There we go. One Defiler Mound. Okay. One Defiler Mound. We're going to get Consume and Plague at the same time. Check this out. Watch this. He's saving up resources for Consume and for Plague. There it is. At the same time. I am flabbergasted. Check it out. Both players at Hive. 3 bases, 3 gas to 2 bases, and 2 gas. But Plague is an excellent, excellent weapon against these Mutalisks. If you Plague a Mutalisk group, that is just game over for those Mutalisks. We've got a creep at the 3rd base. We have Mutalisks protecting the 3rd base. Lings heading up to the top right of the map, but we got Lings with Adrenal on the way. Adrenaling versus non-Adrenaling. Who wins that? Yes. Adrenalings, obviously. These Mutas are getting a lot of Ling kills. herO is not very careful with these Zerglings. But it's 80 supply to 61 in favor of Sacsri. We've got Consume on the way from Sacsri. We've got Hydra Den for both players, obviously, because again, Hydras with Dark Swarm and Lurkers are the end game of ZVZ. Or, you know, maybe a lot of Mutalisks and some Devours, maybe some Queens for Ensnare. You know. Alright, sniping down... Yeah, there we go. Sniping down the Spores. We have Hydras, we have Dark Swarm. That's a much better defense against Mutalisks than Spores. Spores are very good against Mutas, but Hydra Dark Swarm means Mutalisks get out of there. You cannot kill that with Mutalisks. So, Dark Swarm versus Zerg. Every single player, every single Protoss and Terran player are like, now you know how it feels. Now you know how it is to face off against Dark Swarm and Plague. It's like, yep, Zerg players know sometimes. Sometimes they're reminded about how powerful those spells are. Look at this. Lurkers and Dark Swarm. What? What are you going to do? You're going to plague them? I guess. You can plague them, but Hydra still cannot kill them, even if you plague them. There it is! Dark Swarm Lurker! Oh, no. Dark Swarm Hydra versus Dark Swarm Lurker. Guess who wins? Dark Swarm Lurker. We are consuming Hydras here as herO. He is behind. We need some incredible interaction, incredible battle, where herO shows up and wins just handily before he can win this game, man. Again, +2 Carapace Mutalisks. They are negating a lot of the damage here from Hydralisks, and again, that's why. That's why Mutas are better than Hydras. Well, bam, well, bam. Taking down several of those Hydralisks. 107 to 80 in favor of Sacsri. Third base, super late. Here from herO. Ooh, we have drops on the way from Sacsri. Interesting idea. I like it a lot. Look at this. Crackling versus Hydra. I just like it. Oh, full plague on the Mutalisks. Get out of there, Mutas. Get out of there. You're losing health rapidly. But that doesn't affect your attack, does it? And Cracklings and Plagued Mutalisks taking down the third base for Sacsri. It's like, all right, this is going to take a while to recover, isn't it? Maybe we can make Devourers with them. Or Guardians. Yes, Greater Spire on the way. Thinking my own language here, Sacsri. Thinking the same thing. Yeah, Sacsri, dude. Again, a giant killer. He is not going to win an ASL anytime soon, but he can go toe-to-toe with anybody and come out on top at least once. herO is better than Sacsri, but I think Sacsri is going to win this game, man, at 17 minutes. Insane. Yeah, Dark Swarm and Lurker. Dark Swarm Lurker at your natural base. Oh, no. Oh, what is the answer? Dark Swarm Lurker of your own is the answer. Oh, he plagued the Lurkers before they could be burrowed here. Plague defends, or burrow defends against Plague. herO's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. My Lurkers are plagued. Your Lurkers are not. That's it. I'm down. I'm supply blocked. I don't have a third base. You do have a third base. And again, the ultimate endgame in ZVZ Brood War is Dark Swarm and Lurkers. Oh, incredible. Like a ridiculous, incredible showing of ZVZ for Sacsri, taking down herO. Just insane ZVZ. And I know Jaedong had an incredible ZVZ in his group in ASL 21. I watched it, but man, Hive Tech just hits different, doesn't it? Hits different. And yeah, hiding these mutas that are at like less than 20% health, okay, that hurts a lot. But getting across the map with Lurkers, with Dark Swarm, plaguing the enemy Lurkers is so stupidly important for the win here from Sacsri. And again, he's up. He's on 3 bases. He kept the pressure on. He forced Spores out for herO. Got a third base before herO. Killed the third base of herO. And that's it. Just a titchy, very, very back and forth ZVZ here is One missed step here and you lose. One mistake and you lose. Killing drones all over the place. Only to arrive at 46 to 48 at the end of the game here. I am just flabbergasted, man. I still think the ZVZ featuring, was it Jadong or was it Sue? Either way, it was somebody on Dominator that had Devourers and a ton of mutas. That was friggin' awesome. Holy cow, that was a really fun ZVZ. If you want a link to that, let me know. I'll give it to you. Leave it in the comments. Say, hey, Falcon, where's that ZVZ on Dominator with freaking Devourers? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's up. So yeah, that's what happens, right? This is the 1 in 1,000, 1 in 100,000 times that a professional ZVZ gets to Hive Tech. Bam, Dark Swarm and Lurker. Whoever wins the Dark Swarm versus Lurker battle wins the day. End of discussion. No more questions. Thank you. Oh, that was amazing. That was an incredible showing there from Sacsri. 52,000 to 64,000 in favor of Sacsri. He produced the same numbers but killed more units. This is more lings, right? This is more drones. That's incredible. Buildings raised 3 to 1. Huge deal in a ZVZ, and outspending in a ZVZ in a mirror matchup, even by 700, can really ramp up. Can really make a huge difference. So, bam. That was awesome for a Saturday. Hope you enjoyed it. That's going to be it from me. And this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you liked what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.